Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Randall Herrera, and today I want to talk to you guys about the 12mm Rokinon lens. This is an f2 fully manual lens. There is no connections in the back. It's all manual. This is a lens that I got because I've been looking for an ultra wide angle lens for the Fuji, and I know there are some native options like the 10-24, the 14mm, and I know there is an upcoming, I think it's an 8-16. I think it's 8-16. But those are some pretty pricey lenses considering the fact that I really don't shoot a lot of ultra wide angle, and I don't see myself really going crazy with it, but I do want to have the option of at least something in an ultra wide angle. So I think this was the perfect solution for me. It's a little bit under $300. For that reason, you don't get any autofocus. It's not weather resistant. You can add filters to it, which is nice. A lot of these ultra wide angles, wide angle lenses, because the front element is very bulbous, you end up not being able to easily add any filters. The build quality, it's plastic, a little bit of metal back here. The rear mount is metal, which is good. Comes with a cap, comes with a little pedal style hood, and this little box. I did a little opening quick box opening. I'm not gonna I didn't want to make a whole video of it, but as you can see here, it's just comes decently packed, and it's a nice little box. Brings you a little pouch for you to put it in. So my experience with this lens is limited to 1 day. Please take that into consideration as I'm speaking here. This is not meant to be a full review. I don't think you can get I wouldn't give a full review on anything with just 1 day of experience. This is just take this as a first impressions kind of video. I really enjoyed using it. It was a lot of fun. It was challenging because it is an ultra wide angle, and like I said, I don't shoot a lot with ultra wide angle, so composition, I struggled with as far as just being manual focus and trying to figure out where to put it so that I get a lot in focus. For me, one of the nice things about ultra wide angles is that big depth of field. Which is something that I want out of this. However, you quickly learn that everything is in focus. It may appear that way, but sometimes when when you're taking a picture of this big cityscape, and then all of a sudden you want to take a picture of this here, the changes do need to be made, obviously, right? Sometimes in street photography it works, and sometimes it doesn't, just because things change so quickly that things end up being out of focus. So I had plenty of out of focus pictures, but the ones that were in focus, I was very satisfied with. The lens seems to be sharp enough. Again, especially taking into consideration its price, the lens does seem to be sharp enough, very sharp. A lot of the pictures you'll see are JPEGs. Some of them are edited pictures. All the video that you're gonna see was done with the lens. I really tried to stick with the lens, as it was challenging for me. Like I said, I don't shoot ultra wide angle at all. I haven't owned many ultra wide angle lenses. Usually I'm a 35 and up, full frame equivalent, right? 35mm and up is what I'm looking for. Anywhere from 35 to, let's say, like 85. That's the gap that I'm most comfortable working with. So this was a challenge for me, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the pictures that you're gonna see here are just kind of random snapshots of different things. There's nothing award-winning in this video. Like I said, I certainly struggled trying to figure out how to use this lens, in ways that it makes things look appealing and not just wide angle. But in any case, I am satisfied with this purchase for, like I said, under $300. It's sharp. It's easy to use. I mean, it's just a matter of easy to use in terms of the aperture ring is nice, and it moves, but it doesn't move too easily. The focus ring is kind of a short. It's not really that long. I'm trying to see. I mean, it probably goes a third, maybe half a turn. I'm going to keep using it, trying to figure out the best way to use this lens, or the best places. As far as one of the other reasons why I like these wide angle lenses for myself is for vlog type videos when I'm on vacation or traveling, and it's sometimes, for me, it's fun to do that. Pictures, not just videos, but pictures as well. And so now on this bridge, let's see if we can get this right here. So on this bridge, I'm not sure if, well, I'll put the video up on there. So as you can see here, the lens itself is works well, I think, for vlogging or selfie pictures, like, you know, like that are sometimes fun to do, you know, when you're out. The focus distance works well. I might have missed focus here. I think I'm a little bit soft here, but it works in 4K. This video was done in 60p and 1080. Just because I was hoping, you know, wanted it to help me kind of cut down on light, as it was very bright out there. You can probably see how hard the sun is. But yeah, you can see it works in 4K. You get a little bit of a crop, but I think it would still work very well. Probably works better than the 16 millimeter in terms that you can see my whole face and you know, the framing is nice. So you can get things in the background, kind of like, you know, look at me, I'm here in Alaska or whatever, wherever you're going to be, and you can kind of get yourself in there fully, and as well as a nice bit of background. On the camera itself, it looks nice. I mean, it's a nice size. This is one of the bigger Fuji cameras, the xh1, but it's, you know, I think it works very well. The size it's nice to me. Actually, like I said, I was using this for the whole time there, and then it just got to the point where I had for myself, I had enough of the ultra wide angle. It is, like I said, challenging. I found it to be very challenging, and then I put this lens on, and all of a sudden you realize how damn big the 16-55 is. It's a lens that I love using, this lens, especially on the xh1s, because with the internal image body stabilization, it's nice. But it is big and heavy. So that's definitely one of the nice things about this Rokinon lens that I did like, was the size and weight. You don't really feel it on the camera. This would probably feel even better on like a smaller camera like the XT2 or XT20, XT3. It would make a super small compact setup. So I think that's it for this video. Like I said, this is not meant to be a full review. I only used it for yesterday. That was it. I toyed around with it, if you know, let's put it that way. But my experience with it so far has been good. I'm definitely a lens that I'm not disappointed in. I'm glad I got it. Well worth the money. It's small enough that you can throw in your bag, and even if you, let's say you go out on a trip somewhere, even if you only pull it out and use it a couple of times, it's so small that it doesn't hurt to throw it in the bag. Unlike a lens like this, where it's, well, I mean, it's a nice focal, more usable focal length here in the 16-55, but it's a lens that you will feel in your bag. So one of the bonuses of this lens has been size and weight, but I may come back with another video on this particular lens as I continue to use it and continue to figure out how accurate this little focus distance meter they have here is, and that kind of thing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.